Welcome once again. So in this video we'll be setting up our first Facebook to WhatsApp ad. Okay, we'll be setting up a simple Facebook to WhatsApp ad from scratch. Okay, so I'll be walking you through how to do that for the first time using your ads manager app. Okay, so let's get started. Now remember, before you get started you have to fund your Facebook account if you are using a prepaid ad account. So you click on this gear icon. Okay, you click on payments. All right, then you add fund. Okay, you click on add fund if you want to fund your Facebook ad account. That is for those using a prepaid Facebook ad account. Why those using a postpaid Facebook ad account, you don't need to fund your Facebook account before you start running ad. You pay for the ad after the ad is completed. Okay, now but for those using Facebook prepaid ad account, you have to fund your ad account first. All right, so having said that, so you click on this plus icon wherever it is located in your phone. Now our phones, we have different interface. Okay, so you click on this plus icon. All right, so you want to set up an ad. Now for those of you that have more than one page on your Facebook, you can click on this drop down icon and select any of the page that you want. Okay, so but for me, I'm going to use this page here. Okay, once you click on this drop down icon, you can see the other pages that are available in your Facebook. All right, sorry, I selected another one. Let me go back to XPD. All right, so I will select this. Okay, now remember that before you run any Facebook ad, you must have a page. Okay, so now to set up our simple Facebook to WhatsApp ad, okay, we are going to be using website traffic. So here I will select website traffic. All right, now once you select it, the first thing you'll be asked to do is to select the image or the picture or the graphic you're going to use. Okay, so here you're going to see something like single image. So when you tap on it, you will see single image, you will see carousel, you will see single video, you will see post. Now if you want to use a particular post that you have already made on your Facebook page, you can select this. If you want to use video, you select single video. If you want to use carousel, you select it. Now this carousel is like a slideshow. Okay, you have more than one or two or three ad creative. Ad creative has to do with your image and your video, the image or the pictures you're using for your ad. Okay, so you have more than one ad creative, including headline and description. Okay, so when you use the carousel option, you can have a slideshow in your ad. Okay, and when you use a single image, you're going to just have one image or picture. Okay, so I often go with single image or single video, or I can go with post on my Facebook page. Okay, so now I need to select the image. You click on change image. Now when you click on change image, it's going to bring out pictures or images that are available in your Facebook page. Okay, now when you click on camera roll, it's going to lead you to images that are in your phone. Okay, you'll see images in your phone and you can select anyone. When you click on add images, it's going to show you images that you have used to run ad in previous times. Okay, and you can select from the list. All right, now when you click on Instagram, it will show you images that are in your Instagram handle. That is if you have connected your Instagram to your ad account. Okay, so So I'll be using one of these add images. Okay, let me just use one of these add images. So I'm going to select this. Okay, so once I've selected the image I want to use, I'll click on next. Alright, so here we're going to set up our ad creatives. Okay, so here you have your ad creative. Okay, you have your image, you have your headline. So your headline, you enter the caption of your ad. Okay, so I'm going to enter something like get this offer now. Okay, now in your primary text, this is where you talk about the product or service or whatever you're advertising. Okay, this is where you give the full detail of whatever you're advertising. So I have a post here. Okay, let me just copy this post. This is the ad copy I made for one of my adverts. Okay, I ran on Facebook, so I'm going to copy it. So in your own case, you must have written about what you want to advertise, whether it is a product or service, whatever you're advertising. You have to write the ad message, the ad copy. Okay, some people call it ad copy, some people call it ad message. Okay, so you have to state it here and write it. So here I can paste this. Okay, so I can paste this. This is my ad copy or my primary text, while this is my headline. Now here you'll be asked to enter your website. Okay, so at this point of website, I'm going to enter the link to my opt-in page or to my landing page. Now remember that my opt-in page has a redirection enabled on it after they fill in the form. Okay, now they will be redirected to my WhatsApp, that is for opt-in page. Okay, one significant thing with every opt-in page is that every opt-in page has a form that you have to fill. Okay, now, or I can enter my landing page. Now my landing page may not necessarily have a form. It will just have the details of whatever I am advertising, then but it will always have a call to action button. Okay, that people will click to either go to make payment or to be sent to another website or place or link. Okay, so here on that your call to action button, when they click on it, it has to send them to your WhatsApp. Okay, so mind you, you have to enter the link of your landing page or opt-in page. And in this course as well, I taught you how to create a landing page. Okay, ask for the video. If you can't find the video, please ask for it in the support group, but you should check on the page where you are watching this particular video. You are going to see the video on how to create a landing page. Okay, so now here you enter your landing page link. So let me just assume that this is my landing page link and make sure yours is correct. Okay, all right, so let me just say digital okay, let me just use this. Okay, okay, so let me just assume this is my landing page. So you enter the link here. All right, then your call to action, you select learn more. Okay, this call to action is the button that people will click on Facebook. Okay, and it will lead them to your landing page. All right, Now another important thing is your placement. Now remember, we are running a WhatsApp ad. Okay, so you have to click on your placement. All right, when you click on your placement, automatic means it's going to show on every possible platform that Facebook has access to. Okay, it's going to show on it, and it's going to show on every device. So but because this is a WhatsApp ad and I need it to show on mobile because people only have WhatsApp in their mobile phone. Okay, so I'll click on manual this time around. Okay, I'll click on manual, and then I will click on device type, and I will uncheck desktop. Desktop has to do with anything computer, and I will leave it on mobile. Okay, and you have to do so as well. Then if you don't want it to show on any of these platforms, you can do that. Now another important thing you need to note at this point is, if you want to run this ad on Instagram only, you have to uncheck everything Facebook. Okay, you uncheck everything Facebook. Once you uncheck everything Facebook, it means that this ad, okay, I clicked on the good icon above, so it means that this ad will show on Instagram. Okay, now if you don't want this ad to show on Messenger, you also check on it. Okay, so now if you want this ad to show only on Facebook, you don't want people on Instagram to see this ad, you click on Facebook. Okay, and check all right, or you check some places you want the ad to show on Facebook. If you want the ad to show only in Facebook feeds, okay, you have to uncheck others and leave Facebook feeds. Okay, that is if you want this ad to show on Facebook feeds alone. So here has to do with placement, where you want your ad to show and where you don't want it to show. But for this tutorial, I want it to show on all places. Okay, every possible place Facebook can show my ad, I want it to show there. All right, okay, so it's going to show on all platforms. Okay, so, and just like I said earlier, if you want it to run on Instagram alone, you have to uncheck Facebook and audience network and Messenger and allow Instagram alone. If you don't want it to show on Instagram, you uncheck Instagram and then allow the ones you want. Now here, even if you don't have a even if you don't have an Instagram page, okay, and you are running the ad from your Facebook page, it's going to show on Instagram. Okay, but if you want the ad to show only on Instagram, then you must have an Instagram page or Instagram handle, and you must link it to your page. Do you understand? Let me repeat myself. Now, if I don't have an Instagram page and I want my ad to show on Instagram, so far I checked Facebook. As long as my ad is showing on Facebook, it can still show on Instagram and any other platform like the audience network, like the Messenger. Okay, it will still show there, even though I don't have an Instagram account linked to my Facebook. It will show because I have a Facebook page. Okay, so but if I want to run this ad only on Instagram, then I must ensure that I linked my Instagram to my Facebook page. Okay, so that even if I uncheck Facebook, my ad will still run. Okay, so I hope you get that. So now I'm done with the placement and I will click on this good icon. Okay, so now you can see the preview of my ad. This is how my ad is going to look. Now sometimes when you have bad network, it may not show, but this is how it's going to look. This is the preview. Now the next thing to do, you click on this next icon. All right, when you click on this next icon, this is where we now define the audience, the people that we want to see our ad. All right, so here you have to define your audience. You can see I have some saved audience already. Okay, so we're going to be creating an audience. And how do you do that? You click on create new audience. Okay, or you use this updated audience and click on edit audience. All right, so I will use the updated audience and I clicked on edit audience. Now they will ask you which location do you want the ad to show to. So I'll click on this location. Okay, when I click on it, here you can define yes, yes, no, or I'll just say only this time. Okay, only this time. So here you have to define the country or the exact town or city depending on the location you are targeting. Okay, now the target location is not centered to or fixed on a country alone. You can target a city, you can target a town. Okay, so you click on edit, and mind you, if you are targeting a country, it is better you target one country per ad. Okay, for example, if you want your ad to show in Nigeria and you want it to show in United States at the same time, it is advisable that you create two different ads. Okay, showing one to people in the United States, showing one to people in Nigeria. Don't add two country locations in one ad. But if you want your ad to show in Port Harcourt, okay, to show to people living in Port Harcourt and people living in Abuja, you can enter the two locations at the same time because they are within the same country. Okay, for example, if you want your ad to show to people living in Texas, okay, and you want it to also show at the same time to people living in California, you can add the two locations because they are under United States. Okay, so here I'll be removing this. This is not the country I want to target, and I will click on search location and I can include Nigeria. Okay, you can see Nigeria is there if I want to search, or if I want to use Nigeria as the location. So it means this ad will show to everybody in Nigeria as I have defined my audience. Okay, I can choose a specific town or area in Nigeria. Okay, so and I'll click on this good icon. All right, now here age, I can adjust my age. If I want this ad to show to people from 24 years. Okay, let me adjust this to 24. Okay, 24 years, then maybe to 50 years. Okay, I will adjust it. All right, let me leave it at 51. So now gender, you will either decide to target all has to do with both men and women. Okay, if you want to show your ad to only men, you tap men. If you want it to be seen by only women, you tap women. Okay, now I will leave it at all. Okay, so here you now have to define the kind of people you want to see your ad. Okay, here it says include demography, interest, or behavior. So let me tap on it. This is where you define the class of people. Okay, it is called detailed targeting. So for example, I want people using Samsung to see this ad. Here I can define it. Okay, you can see Samsung. You have Samsung. Okay, you have Galaxy. You have Samsung Engineer. I can just decide to use Samsung. Okay, so I will also add more audience. I want business owners. Okay, now mind you, this is for tutorial sake. When you are running your ad, you should have defined your target audience. Okay, you should know the people your ad is meant for and define it, because when you show your ad to the wrong people, then you just dashed Facebook money. Okay, and you just threw money to Facebook. So, and your ad may not convert, your ad may not be profitable. Okay, it may not yield the desired result that you want. So you have to define your target audience very well. So here I can enter business owners. Okay, business owners, small business owners. All right, I will select it. Okay, let's say I want people who those that have a Facebook page. Okay, I can type page. Okay, I can even put Facebook page. You can see Facebook page admin. Okay, so let's say I want people who are interested in dogs. For example, they like dogs. Okay, I will use dogs. Okay, so you see here you define the kind of people you want. Okay, you define them by their behavior, by their demography, by their interest. It does not mean that every interest you define will be seen. Okay, it may be seen, it may not be available. Okay, so but make sure you have enough interest, so that even if, let's say, you want to target 20 different interests, you may end up having 15 available. Okay, so okay, one more. Let's look at Lexus. People who like Lexus. Okay, so I will select it, for example. So once I'm done defining my audience, okay, you can see it here. These are the audience I just defined. All right, and I'll click on this good icon. Okay, so if you want to narrow it down, you can narrow it down the more. Okay, if you want to exclude certain people from seeing your ad, you do it here. Okay, but for now I'm okay with this. So once I'm done with my audience, I will click on this good icon. Okay, I can change my audience name if I want. All right, so I'll click on this good icon. It says update existing audience, save as new audience. I can choose update existing audience. Okay, because I chose edit audience before. Okay, if I had chosen create new audience, it would have been a different ball game altogether. Okay, so let's say I chose create new audience. Okay, all right, so I can change the name of the audience. I can give it a name. Okay, here I will now have to maybe give it a name. Let's say WhatsApp ad audience. Okay, I'll give it a name, and I will come here to define my audience. Okay, just like I did previously. Okay, I will define my audience. I will say people who are interested in digital marketing. Okay, digital marketing, I can select it. Okay, so I'll click on this good icon once I'm done defining my audience. All right, I'll click on this good icon. Now you can see that it has updated WhatsApp ad audience. Okay, because I just created a new audience. All right, so now we are done defining our audience, and after you are done defining your audience, you click on next. Okay, so here you now set your budget. Do you want your ad to run daily or lifetime? Okay, now when you say lifetime does not mean that your ad will run till you die. No, okay, no, it does not mean that. What lifetime means is that you can say, I want to spend $50, I want to spend 10,000 naira, okay, on my ad. Okay, that is lifetime. You just defined the budget you want to spend. I want to spend this amount within this period of time, within 3 days, within 5 days. Okay, this is what lifetime means. When once you select it, okay, you just define the budget you want to spend. Okay, and then you now define the number of days you want your ad to run, these budgets to run. Okay, that is for lifetime. Now once you choose daily, all right, once you choose daily, you can say, I want to spend $5 daily, I want to spend 3,000 naira daily. Okay, now you now enter the amount here. All right, the same thing with lifetime. If I'm spending 10,000 naira lifetime, it means that I want to spend 10,000 naira for 7 days. Okay, but normally I go by daily ad budget. Okay, now when I'm spending daily, I can say, okay, I want to spend 1,000 naira or $2 daily. All right, now I will now state the number of days I want to run this ad. Okay, I want to run it for 6 days. Okay, so meaning in 6 days I'll be spending 6,000 naira. Okay, I'll be spending 6,000 naira. Now I'm using naira because that is my currency. Okay, so you can use just replace the naira with your own currency. Okay, so now if you want to start your ad later, if you want to define a particular date you want your ad to start and end, you do it here. Okay, you can say, okay, I want this ad to start on this date and end on this date. Okay, so once you are done with your budget and your schedule, then the final thing you do is that you click on this good icon. Okay, and then they will ask you to review your ad before you place order. Okay, you have to go through your ad once again to place order. Okay, now if you don't want to publish this ad, now you click on save and it becomes a draft. You can go back to it and publish it anytime. But if you're okay with what you are seeing with your setup, you now click on place order. Okay, once you click on place order, your ad will be sent for review, and if your ad passes the review, it will be approved. Okay, you click on place order. Let me do that. All right, okay, your ad is being reviewed to make sure it follows Facebook advertising policies. Okay, typically you will receive a response within 24 hours. So we are done setting up our ad, and in the next 24 hours, it does not get up to 24 hours most times, but for the benefit of that, you give them 24 hours and they will review your ad and either tell you that your ad is approved or not. If your ad is not approved, they will give you the reason why they did not approve your ad and you work on it. But if your ad is okay with their policy and standard, they will approve your ad and your ad will become active. Okay, so this is it on how to set up a simple Facebook to WhatsApp ad. Also, we have more advanced courses on Facebook ad, and I will encourage you to get the courses. Thank you.